What's going on, my good people? You already know what time it is. We here, we back, we live, and we in effect. So glad y'all could be here because you know just as well as I know. It's game day. DK Drama, Bird Gang Sports, and we got a lot to discuss. All right, man. We back, we live, and like I said, it's game day, man. Um, real brief, real quick, man. I just want to run through a couple things, man. I've been taking some notes, and I just want to go over a few things before we actually go live later on before the game, because I'm gonna go live, but right before the game, I won't be streaming it because I gotta see. I have to see. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to have y'all just sitting there watching me seeing things because I'm not gonna be entertaining y'all at the same time, and that's just how it's gonna go down. But yeah, man. It's game day, man. It's time to get it in. We're gonna see most of the starters today, and I just wanna see where y'all at. Where y'all at mentally, and how y'all feeling about this game coming up tonight, man. We got the Ravens. I mean, we've been practicing with them for the last 2 days, so it shouldn't be nothing real new to us. We shouldn't go into this game not really knowing what's gonna go on, right or wrong. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. All right, man. But on a good note, man, we got Carson Wentz progressing each and every practice and their little scrimmages against the Ravens, which we had Earl Thomas giving them praise, saying that it's only a small pool of elite QBs out there in the NFL, and from what he's seen, I think it was his first day practicing with him. From what he's seen, he feels Carson Wentz is in that small pool. And that's what we've been trying to tell everybody from the jump, anyways. But I'm glad that the professionals, the pros, can see it. So we're not crazy. All right, we're not crazy. All right, man. But yeah, the thing with Carson Wentz, we know he was a big scrambler, and he's toning that up. You know what I'm saying? He's toning that up a few, and he's starting to stay in the pocket more. But he's getting rid of the ball a lot faster. He's making his reads a lot faster, which is very, very, very great. To be standing in the pocket, you need to make those reads a lot more faster, or you just won't have enough time. That's where he kind of really had his downfall, which really wasn't a downfall because he still looked great and he still got things done as being a scrambler. But being a scrambler, a lot of quarterbacks will become injury prone. Not saying that they're soft, their bones are soft, but you out there, man. You out once you get out that pocket, anything really goes. You know what I'm saying? You a runner. That's how they gonna look at it. I mean, but yeah. Anyways, man. It's a couple things that I did want to go over. Like Jason Peters. No, Jason Peters. He had the same injury. Him and Carson Wentz's injury was about 6 months apart. I believe it was like 6 months apart, and Carson had two ligaments tore, and Jason had just the one ligament tore. But like he was saying, there's no way to really cheat science. You got to go through the motions and get back healthy again the right way, and you got to do what your doctors say. If it's recommended, you got to do it. And like he was saying that it's been 2 years now for the both of them, and the both of them are feeling healthy. Don't get me wrong. This is just things that we're talking about our quarterback and basically the number one guy that's really protecting his butt over there on that blind side. But yeah, he's basically like, man, they both feel good now, and Jason Peters, he's what 37 years old, and he's coming back this year with a chip on his shoulder because he knows how us Philadelphia fans are. We will give you the boot ASAP if you stinking it up, man. Like that's just I don't think it's more so that we are like mean fans, but we so passionate about the team. We so passionate about winning. When things aren't going right, and it's visibly not going right, game after game. Of course, I mean that's just who we are. We speak on that all the time. But yeah, man, he said like he said you can't really cheat science. There's nowhere around that. You got to go with the motions. They both back. They both healthy. And I'm just excited to see what both of them can bring to the table this season. And I hope you are too. Well, yeah, man. Miles Sanders. as I was saying when we drafted Miles Sanders, my thing was I was saying, and I know a lot of people was like looking at me like I was crazy, but I didn't say it much because of the simple fact that I knew that I wasn't really supposed to be saying this yet, but I felt so strongly that Miles was going to do it for us as far as the running game we needed, the running game we've been missing for a while, for some years. Since we lost McCoy, this type of running game we've been missing it, and we was really killing it then. Um, but Miles Sanders will prove himself this season. Like he will be a proven running back. After this season, he'll be proven amongst every other running back out there, and I truly feel that way. And y'all already know when I feel a certain way, I stand on it. I'm standing on it 100%. Miles Sanders will be proven this season. Um, Again, like we know what he did in college, and I mean, even Doug Peterson tell you, man, like he's capable of doing basically anything that we ready to give him. Like anything we give him, that's how much he can take. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he doesn't really have a ceiling right now. His ceiling stops whenever we stop it, basically. But yeah, that's it about Miles Sanders, man. Jordan Howard, I got my trust in Jordan Howard already, in bigger situations. But yeah, man. And I was joking around yesterday. I put a video out about 4th and 1. Just say like in desperate situations, 4th and 1, we really needed to get over the hump. Put Jordan Mailata in the backfield and let him run it up the gut. I mean, what else can I say about that? Put him in the backfield, let him run up the gut. I think we'll have good results every time doing that. 4th and 1. I mean, it's 4th and 1. But I mean, that's not taken away from Jordan Howard or Miles Sanders because I'm pretty sure they can do it. But I think running that big boy bull through the middle it's a guarantee. It's almost a guarantee every single time, man. But yeah, I made a mixed list of offensive players and defensive players, both together, and it's really like I don't have to do the offense and the defense separately. I just feel like it's just a few players selectively that I just want to see today. I want to see what they can do today, and I'm gonna name those players off for y'all. And the first player obviously is Carson, and that's on the case if he playing or not, which I don't think they really want to play him. I don't think they're leaning to playing him this preseason at all. But if you ask me, man, I would like to see him come out there for the first quarter, man. For the first quarter, let him come out there the first quarter. Let the guys get wrapped up. Let them get ramped up and let them get up to game speed a little bit. I don't even think just the first quarter alone in this one preseason game was enough to get them reps in, but it is what it is, man. Um, Second is Andre Dillard, man. I want to see if Andre Dillard can still keep that fire. We all know on the field and on the practice field, the dude fired up. Period. It is no other way to explain that. He just fired up, man. Deshaun Hall. Deshaun Hall, our defensive end, he has been going lights out every single preseason game. And it's definitely not unnoticed. People are like, who is this guy? Deshaun Hall, man. Like, I think we're gonna be seeing big things from him. I think he gonna move his way up that corporate ladder. You know, and on the team, anyways. Not the real corporate ladder, but I think he gonna move himself up there, man. We got Markin Michelle. I want to see what he can do because these last couple of games he's been looking pretty good, and why not? Why not have that depth looking real good, just in case we got to bring some guys out to get winded. I mean, to catch they wind from being winded, then we got guys that can come right in, and you won't even notice the other guys being out. That's exactly what we're looking for. LJ Fort, LJ Fort, man. I just me personally, I got my eyes on LJ because LJ he really does have the potential to be the linebacker we really need, and it's all really gonna show now. We watching the development between him learning how we roll and we watching him develop and grow right now in these preseason games. So he's just another guy that I just say keep your eyes on him. Just keep your eyes on him and just see how he play. Because that's very very critical for us right now. Cody Kessler is supposed to come back, supposedly. See, he's supposed to be back. I'm not sure. I didn't read up on anything on Cody Kessler today. No, while I'm making this video, before I made this video. So, but the last thing I seen on him was, he was supposed to be back. Back on the sideline today. So we'll see later on today if Cody Kessler's out there or if he even going to play. But we'll see. I don't think we really need to see Cody Kessler play just because we just need to let him rest for about another week or so. Because we got Josh McCown now, and that's actually my next player on my list, Josh McCown, because he's just getting there, and he's 40 years old. So I want to loosen him up a little bit. That's for sure. I want to get him loose a little bit. Not saying we don't necessarily need him, but if anything was to happen, man, he'd be ready to go. I'm sure he's ready to go now, man. He's a quick learner, so yeah, I'm definitely sure he's ready to go now. Moving on to the Knicks, we got Jason Kelce. We already know what he's gonna bring to the table, but I just want to see our snapper. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see. Yeah, I just want to see our snapper. See what the connection is between him and the quarterbacks, the timing and everything like that. As far as that go, and his ability to get off the ground on the block quickly after he snaps the ball, which is critical. So, yeah. The next player, we got Jake Elliott. Now, we know Jake got a foot on him. We know his foot is weigh like 20 pounds because it can kick the whole football field. But, yeah, I just want to see him out there. Not to see, like, improvement-wise, because I know Jake is a very hard worker. He going to stay on the job regardless, on or off time on the season. I just want to see Jake kick the ball, man. Basically, that's it. With him, it's just like, man, we know he gonna do good. I personally just want to see him out there kicking the ball through the field goal. Like that's just what I want to do. Corey Clement. Now, as far as what I know with Corey, he's been out there practicing and he's been scrimmaging. So I'm pretty sure if that's the case, then we will be seeing him today. And I just want to see where he's at. Hopefully he can do real good, to solidify his role on the team. And I wasn't real big on him at first until like midway through his rookie season. That's when I was like, oh, this dude pretty nice. And then I found out he was from Philadelphia. So that was just the icing on the cake. I think that's the reason why I had like this kind of connection with Shareef Miller too. It's not a connection. I just like to see guys come from Philly. Because, Philadelphia ain't your walk in the park to live. You know what I'm saying? So to see him come from Philadelphia and get drafted by the team is great. Like that's almost a kid's dream come true to get drafted by a team where you were born and raised. But yeah, we got I said Corey Clement, Miles Sanders for sure. We know what Miles Sanders can do. I just want to see him get some more reps. That is all with Miles Sanders. I got really no complaints with Miles right now. Jordan Howard, I like to see him tote that rock up the middle. I like to see him carry a couple guys too. I like to see him like make these defenses work. If they want to stop you, they got to work for it every single play. You take a play off, and you're gonna take that. That's what I want to see from Jordan Howard because that's the type of running back we wanted to get in that trade. So. That's the type of running back I believe we got in that trade. I think right now, like I said, tandem-wise, we got the best in the NFC East as far as the running back goes, being that Zeke is holding out in the Cowboys. So, yeah, man. And then last but not least, man, I did say Shareef Miller because he come from Philadelphia too. So, I just want to see him do his thing. It's the same story with Corey Clement, like they're both from Philadelphia. So, it's just a good thing that we got some guys, some natives on our team. And last but not least, though, Jordan Mailata, man. He's been struggling a little bit, but I think he's been recently getting it together slightly. It's a big learning curve for him coming from rugby, just learning how to play the tackle. So I want to see more reps out of Jordan Mailata. I want to see him just be in the preseason games all the way up until the season starts, and hopefully. He get his act together, and we could see him catching some reps in the official season. But yeah, other than that, man, That's basically it though. That's basically what I wanted to touch bases on, like a pre-recorded video before the actual live. Well, I'm gonna go back and forth with some of y'all, and I might just have some guests on there today. It all depends. If I can get in contact with the guys, then I'll have some guests on there. We'll probably go about an hour long or so, bang that out, and then just hop into the game, man. And then I'll get back with y'all tonight. We'll do another stream tonight, and we'll talk about the game. Hopefully, the results are exactly what we want it to be, But we'll see, man. We'll see. Let's just hope we see Carson Wentz out there, and let's hope that everybody have a safe game. We definitely need to pray on that everybody have a safe game, because like I said, it's gonna be a lot more of our starters out there now. Nelson Aguilar, I forgot about Nelly Aguilar. I want to see him out there. I mean, pretty much all our starters I really do want to see, but those guys, those particular people, it's really, really some good reasons behind why I want to see them out there. I'm just singling those guys out because I really want to focus on them and see what we can piece together in the rest of our roster, because we basically know who is really solidified. We know who got their spots right now. We know who we basically know who do and who don't. And yeah, that's about it, man. That's about it. But y'all let me know. I'm looking at the list now, and I think this is a pretty good list of guys to keep your eyes out on. Y'all let me know who y'all are keeping your eyes out on, because that's just as important to who I think. My opinion is just important as y'all opinions. That's what we're here for, to build this community and talk amongst each other. So yeah, let me know down below. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. This is your boy DK Drama, Bird Gang Sports, and we